This guy. Oh, I want the motherfucking heels, son. Yo, Shogun here, and I'm just bringing you 3 simple tips to better your chances at winning a match and making it further in H1Z1's Battle Royale for PlayStation 4. First tip, you're gonna see me, I totally messed it up here, but you wanna make sure that you sort your weapons before you hop out of your car. So here I hop out with a pistol. Luckily, I'm able to switch to my shotgun and take down these guys. But if they were better, if they weren't trash players, they probably would have been able to take me down because I hopped out with a pistol. So tip number one, just make sure you're putting your best gun first. At the time it was my shotgun, so I should have had that out ready, reloaded for when I needed to hop out. So the best weapons I think for this are the riot shotgun, obviously the hellfire, the combat shotgun, any close quarters, because you want to be able to pull up on people really quick and dump on them to get the advantage. So make sure you reload your weapons before you hop back in the truck, because you can't do any of this stuff while you're in any vehicle. So to prepare yourself for the next fight. Alright, so tip number two is going to focus on looting, but we're going to cover a lot of different topics. So first, as you see here, I pull up to the drop. It's a golden drop, so I'm trying to get an LMG. I should have definitely pulled up closer to the crate so that my car could have blocked me from any kind of fire. One thing that you don't want to do, again, that I'm doing here, is you don't want to stare at the loot. You kind of, when it comes out, you already kind of get an idea of what the loot's going to be. So make sure you're looking up every time you pick something up, so you can look for people running up on you, or you can probably catch somebody in the distance trying to snipe you, so that you're not caught at a disadvantage and you just pick up a laminate and then your armor gets taken off right as you're looting. So just make sure you're being aware, you're listening, you're looking around, you're not just staring at the loot, kind of how I was just doing. Also, over looting, I notice a lot of people in late game, even if they're fully geared, they kill someone, they still loot the body. You know, if you're comfortable with the weapons, if you have a weapon, if you already have a kill streak going, if you already been killing people and you have a decent setup, there's no reason to get out or go loot somebody unnecessary. I see a lot of people doing it and they get punished for it, because if you pull up and you kill someone and you loot them and they don't have anything worth it, then you're putting yourself at risk to be eliminated and kicked out of the match, and your chances of winning and, you know, surviving longer are severely reduced at that point. Also, I've noticed that one thing I do is land by campsites and like bathroom areas and those tarpy military areas to get a whole lot of medkits and a whole lot of bandages. They usually have ATVs there, so in the first, you know, like minute or so, 2 minutes of the game after you land, I usually just take a couple, like an ATV, from campsite to campsite, you know, or something like that, and stock up on bandages so that I'm not at lower health at the beginning and mid game, and I'm able to make it late game to where I get laminates and more med kits and stuff like that. So that's just a little side tip there. So that's looting. You also want to make sure that when you loot, you don't have too many items that do the same thing. So you want to have one AR, maybe one shotgun, maybe, you know, the SMG, maybe a long range weapon, a scout rifle, a sniper. The crossbow is really strong late game and beginning game. You know, I sleep on the crossbow myself, and it's definitely something that you want to make room for to have in late game, because this game is vehicle dominated. So you obviously want to have something that can do severe damage to players and to vehicles, so that your vehicle is the only healthy one at the end game for late game time. So alright, so here we go with the final tip, tip number three, and it's basically, I call it pull up and wreck. And because H1Z1 is vehicle dominated, you gotta use your vehicle in creative ways, in multiple ways, to get the victory. So in this way, it's mainly to use your vehicle defensively to take the brunt of the damage. You see this guy that I'm fighting here, he's hiding behind his car. He's using his car for blockage, he's using his car as a shield, he's using his car in creative ways to make sure that he prolongs his life. Now, it's just unfortunate that I have an LMG, so I'm able to take him out either way. You know, I was either going to blow up his car, or as you saw, I just killed him inside of his car. But what you want to do with this tip is make sure that when you're pulling up on people, you want to slow your car down first. I get a lot of people that pull up on me, but their car just goes flying past them, and they're just totally exposed, and I'm just there, and I just start dumping on them right there, and they have no cover. And then when you hop out, the animation kind of messes up your accuracy. So before they even are able to hop out of the car and see me, their helmet is gone, or even their body armor is gone, and they're at a serious disadvantage. So like here, one other thing is people will try to run you over if you just hop out willy-nilly. So you see there, I look back, and this guy was trying to plot, and he ran that guy over. But he was waiting for me to hop out and fight that guy and not pay attention and get ran over from behind as well. So make sure you're watching behind you before you just hop out of your car. But never hop out of your car where the person that you're trying to engage is on the driver's side of the car, you know, or if you're on the passenger side. You want to make sure that you're hopping out with the car at an angle so that it blocks you from the other person's bullets or whatever they're shooting at you, to give you a better chance of not taking damage. So I see a lot of people who pull up and they hop out and they're right on the same side as me, and I'm able to start shooting at them before they're able to even acquire a target at me. So like here you see me, I'm gonna pull up on these guys. He doesn't even know that I'm here, and I pull up, get a double kill again right there, just because, and I just get right back in my car. No need for looting. And just keep going because I know there's one guy left. So this guy ditches his car in order to pick up an LMG, and as you can see, I told you, over looting, being greedy is really not the best strategy, because he gave up his only cover, and now he's down to no armor, no helmet. He really has nothing. And you see I'm going to use the pull up and wreck method and use my car, let him waste his ammo, let him think that he has me, hop out and wreck. So those are just some easy tips to make it further in H1Z1 and get these battle royale wins. I hope this helped. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like and comment and subscribe if you did, to let me know that you liked it, and I'll keep pumping them out.